One fine day, Anil started late by half an hour for work. By what percent should he increase his speed to reach home in time if he usually takes uh, 2 hours to reach office? Here, let's understand there are two scenarios. Okay, one is before, how it used to be, and now what happened. Okay, let's understand this first. So here, first, what they are saying is the time, correct? Before he used to take 2 hours. Now he started half an hour late. So instead of 2 hours, he will have half an hour less. So his total time that he's going to be taking is again 1.5 hours. Correct? This is fine. This is the basic understanding from this question. This is the first thing that you can understand. Okay. Now, apart from that, we can see because we already know the time, we can use distance by speed, and here also distance by speed. Okay, now here the speed, basically we know that the time is 2. Here we know that the time is 1.5 hours. Now you can now what do we have to find out? Change in the speed, or percentage change in the speed, correct? So we can express everything in terms of s, so that it's easier. S, we can write it as d, d by 2, correct? Or because, okay, let's not express it in terms of s. Let's make it easier. Let's express this in terms of d, 2s. Okay, when we do this, we get a equation in terms of s. So we can even substitute d in terms of s. Here also, since we know d is 2s, we can write here, we can substitute it here as new speed is equal to distance by 1.5, correct? And distance was nothing but this is 2s, correct? S is equal to 2s by 1.5. Just to remove the decimal from the denominator, let's just make it a little more simpler and make it as 4s by 3. If you multiply with 10 and like cancel, you will get this as the equation. Okay, now here the s, we had s, and now s we have it as 4s minus 3. Okay, so if we compare in terms of s, or if we check the increase in s from where, from s to 4s by 3. Okay, there's definitely an increase. So what we can do is, there's a formula, percentage increase is equal to the increase divided by the initial into 100. Okay, so the increase divided by initial is into 100. So when you solve this, you will get 4s minus 3s by 3s into s into 100, and so on. When you solve this, you will get the increase as 33.33%. Okay, so when you solve it, you'll get the same thing. So what is the basic concept here is, we are actually kind of understanding, or we are comparing the speeds in order for us to understand the increase in the speed, right? So just to summarize, initially we had he was taking 2 hours, now he's taking 1.5 hours, correct? Just to make this equation simpler, we expressed s in terms of d in terms of s. When we substituted that here, we got that the new speed is going to be 4s by 3. When you get 4s, you know that the new speed is 4s by 3, you can easily find out the percentage change. When you did the new speed minus the old speed divided by the old speed into 100, you got the increase as 33.33%. This is the final answer. I hope this is clear. In case of any questions, do let me know in the comments. Thank you so much.